Have you ever gazed at the starry night sky and wondered about the genesis of the universe? This question, seemingly simple yet incredibly profound, has captivated human curiosity for millennia. From the earliest civilizations who saw the cosmos in the patterns of the stars, to the great philosophers of ancient Greece who speculated about the nature of reality, to contemporary scientists probing the farthest reaches of space with advanced telescopes, the origin of the universe has remained a central enigma. Why is this question so significant? Well, it's because it strikes at the very heart of our existence. It's about understanding our place in the grand cosmic scheme. It's about unraveling the secrets of the universe, and by extension, the secrets of our own being. So, are you ready to delve into this cosmic mystery? Join us as we embark on an exciting journey through time to understand the creation of the universe. Imagine going back in time, almost 13.8 billion years ago, to the very beginning of the cosmos. The Big Bang Theory, it's not just a popular sitcom, it's also the widely accepted explanation for the birth of our universe. As per this theory, our universe was born from an unimaginably hot and dense point, known as a singularity. Now don't mistake this for a black hole's singularity. It's quite the opposite. This singularity was all there was. Outside of it, there was no space, no time, nothing. Then, in less than a blink of an eye, the singularity exploded. This explosion, often referred to as the Big Bang, wasn't an explosion in the traditional sense. It wasn't an eruption of matter into an existing space. Instead, it was an eruption of space itself. Following this explosion, the universe began to expand and cool down. This expansion wasn't a spreading out into empty space. Rather, it was the very fabric of space itself that was stretching. The universe, from being a tiny, infinitely dense point, started becoming larger and less dense. It's a bit like stretching a rubber band. The rubber band isn't moving into new space, it's the space within the rubber band that's expanding. But what about all the stuff in the universe? The galaxies, stars, planets, you, me, where did all that come from? Well, the stuff, or matter as we call it, wasn't created in the Big Bang. Instead, the energy from the Big Bang eventually got converted into matter. Einstein's famous equation, E=mc squared, shows how energy can be converted into matter and vice versa. In the end, it's important to remember that the Big Bang Theory is just that, a theory. It's the best explanation we have for the birth of the universe based on the scientific evidence we have. But like all scientific theories, it's subject to change as we gather more evidence and develop more sophisticated models of the universe. So, the universe as we know it started with a Big Bang. But what happened next? Post the Big Bang, the universe didn't just expand, it inflated like a cosmic balloon. This inflation is a vital element of the Big Bang Theory, a period of exponential expansion that happened almost instantly after the initial explosion. But what does this mean, and how did it lead to the creation of matter? Imagine a balloon, a tiny deflated one. Now picture it inflating at an unimaginable speed, growing billions and billions of times larger in less than a fraction of a second. This is what we mean when we talk about cosmic inflation. This rapid expansion smoothed out the universe, creating a homogeneous and isotropic cosmos that we observe today. But that's just the beginning. As the universe inflated, it cooled down, and it was in this cooling phase that the first particles began to form. The universe, once a hot, dense soup of energy, became a place where matter could exist. Quantum fluctuations, tiny ripples in the fabric of space-time, played a significant role here. These fluctuations got magnified during the inflation, eventually leading to the formation of galaxies. But before galaxies, there were particles. The universe, in its infancy, was like a cosmic particle accelerator. As it expanded and cooled, particles of matter and antimatter were created and annihilated in equal measure. However, for reasons still not fully understood, there was a slight asymmetry. For every billion pairs of matter and antimatter particles, there was one extra matter particle. And it's these surviving particles that make up the stars, the galaxies, and everything we see around us today. So, from the energetic chaos of the Big Bang, through a period of rapid inflation, to a cooling universe that allowed the formation of particles, we see a series of events that led to the creation of matter. The birth of matter was a crucial step in the evolution of the universe, but it was just the beginning. From the tiny particles to the dazzling stars and galaxies, the journey of the universe is truly fascinating. As the universe expanded and cooled, hydrogen and helium atoms began to form, marking the end of the cosmic dark ages. These atoms started to clump together under the influence of gravity, forming vast clouds of gas. The denser regions of these clouds collapsed under their own weight, and as they compressed, their temperature and pressure increased. This process ignited nuclear fusion at their cores, creating the first stars. These first-generation stars were massive and short-lived, burning their fuel quickly and ending their lives in spectacular supernovae. These explosions spewed out heavier elements into the surrounding space, providing the raw material for the next generation of stars. This cycle of starbirth and death, known as stellar recycling, has been going on for billions of years and is responsible for the diversity of elements we see in the universe today. Meanwhile, gravity continued to work its magic, pulling together these stars into vast collections known as galaxies. The exact process of how galaxies form is still a topic of intense research, but we believe that they likely started as small proto-galaxies, which merged over time to form larger structures. The first galaxies were probably irregular and chaotic, but over billions of years, they evolved into the diverse range of shapes and sizes we see today, from spiral galaxies like our own Milky Way to the massive elliptical galaxies found in galaxy clusters. The universe was filled with these majestic galaxies, each a bustling metropolis of billions of stars, all dancing to the tune of gravity. But as we gaze into the night sky, one galaxy holds a special place in our hearts, the one we call home. The universe was now filled with galaxies, but what about the one we call home? Fast forward billions of years, and we arrive at a special corner of the universe, our solar system. This beautiful ballet of celestial bodies didn't just appear out of nowhere, though. It was born from quite humble beginnings, a cloud of gas and dust, to be precise, about 4.6 billion years ago. Now, imagine this cloud as a vast, swirling soup of particles, spinning in the cold emptiness of space. Under the influence of gravity, this soup began to collapse inward, forming a rotating disk much like a spinning pizza dough. At the center of this whirlpool, where the pull of gravity was strongest, matter began to clump together, growing hotter and denser until it sparked a nuclear fusion. This incredible event marked the birth of our sun, a radiant beacon in the cosmic night. But what about the planets, you ask? Well, they were formed from the leftover dust and gas that didn't make it into the sun. These particles too felt the tug of gravity and began to stick together, forming clumps. Over time, these clumps grew larger and larger, eventually forming the planets we know today. Our Earth, our home, was born from this cosmic dust, just one of the 8 unique planets in our solar system. From the hellish surface of Venus to the massive storms on Jupiter, from the beautiful rings of Saturn to the icy reaches of Neptune, each planet tells its own story of formation and evolution. So, the next time you gaze up at the night sky, remember this: our solar system, our home, was born from a simple cloud of gas and dust, shaped by the laws of physics and the relentless force of gravity. It's a testament to the incredible power of nature and a reminder of our place in the grand cosmic scheme. And that's how, in the vast cosmic arena, our tiny home was born. The creation of the universe is a magnificent tale of cosmic evolution. From the mind-boggling concept of the Big Bang, where all matter and energy erupted from a singularity in a blinding flash, the universe expanded and cooled, setting the stage for the formation of matter, The universe was once a sea of particles, a cosmic soup that eventually coalesced into atoms, paving the way for the creation of stars and galaxies. These celestial bodies, each a masterpiece of cosmic architecture, are the building blocks of the universe as we know it. And in a quiet corner of a galaxy we now call the Milky Way, our solar system was born, a testament to the universe's incredible ability to create and sustain life. The universe's creation is not just a story of the past, but a continuous journey that's still unfolding. As we continue to explore the cosmos, who knows what new chapters will add to this incredible story?